got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Now, Doncic. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Reeves outside. From deep, James. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Reeves. And Anthony Edwards again. Edwards got 18 points.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Jake.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards finds McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Elbow shot. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Lakers trail by 6. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Edwards finds Miller. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires from way outside. And rebounded by Connect.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Connect with a wide-open look. Here's Vanderbilt. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And we've got longtime WNBA star Candace Parker in the building tonight.
And Parker started her career here in L.A., MVP and Rookie of the Year for the Sparks back in that 2008 campaign. Still a fan favorite in Southern Cal.
That one is off. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron's subbed in for Connect. James with the bucket.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Pass to Reed. Reeves against Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
James outside. James cooking from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Misses from short range. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
And here's LeBron outside. James with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hachimura with it. Picked up by Edwards. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. From deep. And the Lakers get it back. Yep, it counts. Finney Smith's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when a shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Edwards, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Connect comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic looking it over. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with a dunk.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in. Driving it. Oh!
My goodness. How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
1:14 left now here in the second. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And finished off by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Reeves outside. There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Edwards looking it over. His 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. 1 second left, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. And that's a halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Timberwolves shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Edwards at the rim.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Reeves outside. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. James a screen on Edwards. Doncic, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Reeves. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Reeves has got 13. Timberwolves leading by 4. Left side, Edwards. And got it! Another basket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley kicks to Edwards. That's to Gobert. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. James wide open, connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Conley finds Randall. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 47 points. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Edwards, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Edwards. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Doncic. Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Doncic outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Edwards. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Reeves finds Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Edwards. And again.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, GA. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for James. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Pass to Connect. A three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. Now, here's Vanderbilt, defended by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For 3, Edwards. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. No good from outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Yet another bucket.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's got some company.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Again, what an avalanche!
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mars is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. No good on the three. Minnesota leading by 13. Tries it from 19. And good! He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
And connects. Slams it in.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
LeBron James on the wing. To the paint. Goes back up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 6 points for Dalton Connect. Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drop.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Edwards. And it's good, 2 points.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. James finds Doncic. The Lakers moving the ball around. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. Reeves against Edwards. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game, and Hayes throws it down.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Edwards, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mr. Gobert, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
And Hayes throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Reeves with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Edwards. Good, he hits again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
there is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Doncic. Gobert pulls it in.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Shoot two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Here are the Lakers with the ball, trailing by 10. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Edwards drives in. It drops. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.